Hey, Stephen, I thought this would just be easier to illustrate than put into an email. So I've got my headline here, and then I've got two shapes that I want to center the headline on. It's important, like if your kids draw a box out like this, it's always good to go up to the object menu and just make sure that you're working in whole picas. So in this case, I've got 35 and change and 26. All I'm going to do here is just change this to 35, and then I'll just say 27. You can round up or down, really doesn't matter. What's good about that though is now this will snap right into the guide and you're not going to be missing by anything. So to center this, I've got this text box. Three ways I know how to do it. One, you just kind of eyeball it, which, most kids are not going to look at that and say, hey, that's not good. But I wouldn't do it that way. Second way is you want to go down to the type menu. You want to click center so you get it centered in this box. Then if I go to object, I notice that the width is 35. So I'm just going to change the width of this one to 35. And then all I have to do is slide this over and it's going to fit perfectly on top. The third way to do it, and I mean, it's totally preference. You could just leave the text box here. Definitely get it centered. But if I select the frame, hold shift and hit the text, I can go to the layout menu, and this second button is aligned centered. And so that will line everything up. Then you could just use like the down arrow on the keyboard to kind of slide that into place. And that'll work too. Personally, it's just from the way I do it. I don't like the overlap, and there's really nothing wrong with it at all. So for me, I would just go ahead and tighten all this stuff up and just make it the same size and then snap it right to the grid. You could bring this up if you like. It's not, necessary, but you can, just get that set. That's kind of the way I like to do it. But either way, one quick note, think about it. If you do this, if you select the headline first and then the box, whatever you choose first, the other one's going to move. So in this case, the shape would move. So if your layout's kind of set and you've got things just this way, choose this first, the frame first, then choose the headline, center it. And then from there, you can take the headline and just tuck it down to the desired height off of there. Hope this helps. Any questions? Just let me know.